guys. Thank you for coming tonight, everybody. Do you have kids? Have they ever stopped talking to you? I have 8 kids, 4 boys, 4 girls. I also have 7 grandchildren. During their upbringing, I was addicted to drugs and men. Life in the streets became more important than my children. As I got deeper into my addictions, I was losing my babies one by one. I started doing crystal meth at age 18, off and on until 25 months ago. I was known in the streets by Crazy Cat. So I no longer heard the cry of my children. It was replaced with here kitty kitty, here kitty kitty. The drugs covered up my ability to care or feel. I didn't care about anything but the next high and who else was my man sleeping with. It's a shame because in all reality, neither one of those things gave any worry about me. I was in and out of jail, prison, and different men's beds, and not once did I think about how my kids felt and what I was doing to them. I wore a mask of the streets. It wasn't who I really am. My mindset was my children won't care. I will quit after the weekend and I will go see them tomorrow. Not realizing that Ezekiel, Crystal, Michael, Devontae, Monique, Jasmine, Selena, and Julian needed me, their mommy. They didn't need CPS, adoption agencies, or other families to raise them, although they did a great job, and I appreciate all of them. But they needed me, their mommy. They needed mommy's love. All those excuses I would tell myself and rationalize disappeared as soon as I hit the pipe. Although I never stopped loving my children, I did stop showing them, protecting them, and I missed out on all the important parts of life and growing up. Weddings, births of my grandbabies, graduations, first steps, first heartbreaks, boyfriends, girlfriends, holidays, and birthdays are just a few. My life with drugs and men were more important. The last time in prison changed me. Third time down, it was time to grow up. In prison, I found myself. I found my higher power. I learned to love myself. I worked on me. Self-worth classes became my best friend. Life scripting taught me to reframe the negativity and turn it into positive outcomes. The Way Out taught me to learn how to love myself. Working the 12-step program taught me I was not alone. And those are just a few. When I walked out, I had 22 certificates and only was in a little bit over a year. And I'm still working on more. When I was released on November 2nd, 2020, I walked out as Kathy Martinez, no longer Crazy Cat. My life was saved. I had a vision that in my addiction, I would have never had. I have been out 13 months and I have accomplished amazing things. I am a certified peer support specialist. I started my own baby gift ministry. I collect baby donations to distribute them to crisis pregnant centers across the valley, which I am in the process of turning it into a nonprofit organization to help young mothers in general. If it's resources, an ear, a prayer, clothing, whatever it may be. I want to decrease the statistics of finding babies in dumpsters or babies losing their mothers because of the disease of addiction. I was a statistic of losing my babies because I was addicted to drugs. So this vision is very sincere and very personal to me. My kids have every right to be angry with me, and they were, and some still are. We have to start somewhere. I now have communication with them. Our relationships are growing every day. I have to be patient and remember it's on their terms, and they are entitled to be angry or scared that I will return to my old ways. That's what I've always showed them in the past, so I completely understand. Crystal told me a while back that all those years you were selfish for all the wrong reasons. Now it's time to be selfish for all the right ones. And she is right. I graduated Raising My Voice Cycle 15 on April 15th, 2021. My nieces attended along with a few women of my support system. She wasn't ready for public acknowledgement yet, and who can blame her? I don't. Crystal read my story on April 27th, 2021, and these were her words. That speech, honestly, to me, is more than an apology. First time in 29 years I have ever heard you own your mistakes and use the advice of someone's words. That is a huge step and difference that I can see. Now let's continue to maintain those words into action. I am very happy to hear it after all these years. Keep pushing. My kids are all grown up, and I am proud of every one of them. The reconciliation with my children gets me stronger every day, and that keeps me wanting to take one day at a time, one day at a time. I have not missed any more holidays, birthdays, or special occasions since November 2nd, 2020, and I will cherish every one of them. New traditions with my new life and family will be unforgettable. The other day, I saw a TikTok. Everybody loves TikTok, right? The video that said, the drugs will never love you, but those kids waiting for you to get clean will. Truest statement I have ever heard. I will never take my children for granted again. I prayed every day that I will be able to sit at a dinner table with my children and tell them sorry face to face. God blessed me with more than that. God is good. I get to show them. I get to sit and play and do arts and crafts with my kids and grandkids. So ask yourself, do you show your kids that you love them like they deserve? If you have kids, remember, they need you all of their lives, not just at times. They are precious and they deserve our love. Today, I can stand here with my head held high and say that I am strong, I am loved, and I will succeed. Thank you.